This is Kathy Beatty with Waiting for My Own Epiphany. Today is December 11th. We have completed the study of Mary. We've completed the study of Joseph. We're now looking at the prophetess Anna in our New Testament and in our workbook study. Anna is one of my favorite characters because of her devotion. She poured her entire life in waiting for and telling about the upcoming Messiah. She knew who God was. She was an old woman, perhaps even overlooked by many, but God knew who she was, and He knew of her faith, and He knew of her heart, and God did not disappoint because Anna got to see the baby Jesus. So the topic today on December 11th is all that's left. You would look perhaps at Anna's life and say, well, her effectiveness is over. And you at this point in your life may think that, oh, my effectiveness is over because of my age or my illness or who knows what. But it's not over. As long as God still has you on planet Earth, you have some things, some powerful, wonderful things to do. To tell the story, the Christmas story of Jesus coming, of the Messiah coming, of God and His love for the world, for you and for me. There's a lot to do in the kingdom, to build people up, to draw people to it, to help them see that God is the healer of our hearts. In fact, in one of the verses, it states in Psalm 3:3 that God is the lifter of our head, that He is the cause for us to put our chin up, to look forward, to have hope. Love that verse. Another one in Psalm we're going to study today is, even though I'm old and gray, please stay with me, God, until I declare to the next generation your mighty works. We have to teach the upcoming children and generations of who God is and how powerful He is and how good He is and how He is the purpose and the reason for our whole existence. And finally, one of the verses states in Isaiah, even in old age, when our hair turns gray, God says, I am He who will sustain you and carry you and rescue you. As you walk about your day on December 11th, I hope you'll consider the questions that are in this workbook. What does God want from me now in this season of life? What would God have for me? He wants things for me, for His glory and His honor, to tell the story of salvation through Jesus, and for our purpose, fulfillment, and good. That's what I love about God. You cannot outgive Him. What you give to Him is returned to you 100-fold. If not in this life, in the one to come. So consider these questions. Do you feel your prime and effectiveness is over? Has society told me that, or has God told me that? And what is the difference? As we grow in our faith, we learn to measure as God measures. So I hope as you walk through this day that you will in fact look at what has been my effectiveness and how can I be effective in the future, in the season of life that I am now. Consider all of these things as you search for and wait for your own epiphany.